Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different, and I know I always say that, but it is a little bit different for me. I thought I would unbox my Sephora Favorites Skin Fitness box, as well as share with you some tips on how I completed successfully the Couch to 5k program. If you've never heard of it before, the Couch to 5k program is, as it implies, getting you from off the couch, so assuming no prior fitness level, to running a full 5k or at least running for 30 minutes non-stop. So I've always been a really big non-runner, I guess. I remember in junior high we'd have to run the mile, and I would just walk the full thing. I never felt comfortable running. My friends never were big on running. I never was really interested in running or felt encouraged or the need to run. But as I've gotten older, it's just been something that I was kind of like, it's kind of on my bucket list. It's something I feel really motivated to do. Something that I would like to do before I die, like run 30 minutes non-stop or running 5k. I did achieve this about a year ago. I started the Couch to 5k program, and I finished it during the normal time frame that it takes you to complete it. So about 8 or 9 or maybe 10 weeks. So I thought I would share some tips and tricks that worked for me in case you need some motivation as well. Let me know what you think about the format of this video, or if you just want to stick to makeup, or if you don't mind this like little chit-chatty video. You can see this Skin Fitness box cost me 38 Canadian dollars. It's got a $78 retail value, and it comes in this like pink mesh bag, and it contains 7 products. So the first thing that caught my eye was the fact that it totally matches my gym bag. So, but anyway, let's open this up and take a look at what's inside here. I'm just going to randomly pull, and then after I show you the product, I'm going to share a tip with how I completed the Couch to 5k program. Let's go. First product in here is this healthy deodorant, pure vanilla, natural formula, no parabens, no aluminum, and I believe it's by the brand Love Vanilla. There's a list of the ingredients. This, as it would suggest, is just a little bar of deodorant. You get quite a bit in there. It's got a kind of light vanilla scent to it. So it sounds amazing. Personally, I've tried it once, and my first impression was not good. I smelled like a mother pretty much the first time I worked out after using it. So I put on my regular deodorant, but this doesn't work for me. I'm too stinky. I need those chemicals. Okay, so my first tip for running, if you're not into running, you've never run before, is to first of all go to couch5k.com or get the Couch to 5k apps that you can get for your phone. Basically, they just have the running programs that you can either print out or listen along with on your phone. On the phone, it's really cool because it like tells you when to walk and when to run, because it'll alternate in intervals. So it'll slowly get you up to running a couple of minutes, then like 6 minutes, then like 12 minutes, and then before you know it, you're running for 30 minutes. All right, second product. This is this Purity Made Simple by Philosophy. This is a 3-in-1 cleanser for face and eyes, and it's a 30ml bottle. I've never really tried any of the Philosophy products, so I'm pretty excited to give this a go. I can see, like, if you were working out and wanted to wash your face after, having this in your bag would be awesome. And it says it's a 3-in-1, but like, what's the third step? So like removing makeup, cleansing. Anyway, I'm excited to try that one, and I haven't tried it out yet. Okay, my second tip is if you're going to actually go for the Couch to 5k program, check out the subreddit on Reddit, obviously. It's just C25k. I'll leave a link down below so you can check it out. Now, when I was doing it, I'm a huge lurker, so I basically lurked the whole time. But it's so motivating looking at other people's music playlists, looking at their progress, like hearing from someone else that like they're really proud that they ran for 2 minutes straight, because for other people it's like no big deal, like who can't run for 2 minutes? But if you're not confident about running and you've never done it before, it's such like a big milestone. And as you slowly go up the program, like you keep achieving these different milestones. So I remember specifically posting on Facebook that I had run for 6 minutes non-stop, and it was like such a big deal to me. It's really amazing to like share with other people who are kind of in that same mindset and really proud or struggling the same as you might be. So definitely, even if you're lurking, although you can like go on there and post pictures of yourself running, or your route or your playlist or anything you want to share. So definitely check that out. I found it hugely motivating. So next we have the Invisibobble, which is the traceless hair ring. And I thought that meant it was invisible, but I think it just means that it doesn't like leave marks in your hair. So I actually did use this earlier today when I was working out. I kind of leave them on my headphones. This is what they look like. They kind of remind me of like those keychains that you would wear when you're like in junior high. I don't know. But basically they just hold your hair back. And the claim to fame is once you've taken them out, they're not going to like leave any impressions or dents in your hair. So as you can see, my hair doesn't actually have any dents, so I do think this product works. My only issue is I feel like over time they would like kind of stretch and not get so tight as when you first initially got them. And second of all, I feel like you do have to be really careful when you're removing these from your hair. They can kind of like catch and maybe lead to some breakage. So do be careful if you're using them. But on days when you go out of your way to straighten and then you want to work out, having this not mess up your hairstyle is really cool. Also, I did try this sleeping overnight with just my hair up on the top of my head in a messy bun. And yeah, it seems to do a really nice job. So I don't know if it's better than just like doing a loose bun with a normal hair tie, but so far it's worked. My next tip is listen to an awesome playlist for running. I had a running playlist that I kind of modified as the weeks went by, and they were different like running intervals. I kind of swapped out my songs to like make it fit. So when a song ended, I would walk, and then when that song ended, I would run, and vice versa. I will actually leave a link to my Spotify playlist for my final few weeks down below if you want to check it out. But I tried listening to podcasts, I tried listening to the audiobooks, and they were just kind of boring, and I don't know, it's kind of easy to give up when you're not like in the zone. I just pick songs that I really freaking love and want to listen to and want to like do some lip syncing on the treadmill too. Next product in this little kit is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 mascara. And they don't actually say what the 4-in-1 is on the packaging or on the little card. So I'm going to have to do a little research. And of course I will do a dedicated video to this guy sometime in the future, so definitely keep your eyes open for that. I just have a couple more I want to test before I get into this guy. If you're curious, you can check all my other mascara videos up here. My fourth tip is remember to slow down when you're running. So running for 30 minutes is like a huge deal, you guys. It's no small accomplishment. And a lot of times there's pressure when you're running, especially if you're running with somebody else, to kind of go at a certain pace or to keep up with the group maybe. And I just want to say, forget about all of that. If you start to get crampy or if you just don't feel it, just slow down. So on my treadmills where I work out, a jog is like 4 miles per hour. And generally when I was running, I was probably around 3.5 miles per hour, 3.6 miles per hour. On a really crazy day, it'd be like 3.7. So I was not going fast. In fact, I'm sure most people can walk faster than I was running. However, it still did take away any cramps or breathing issues that I had when I was running. It built up my confidence, and now that I've restarted the program, I'm running at 4 miles per hour jogging, and I feel like it's no big deal. Like, I'm not getting cramps, it's no problem. I'm kind of practiced and mentally ready to kind of pick up the pace a little bit now. If you get cramps, just slow down. It's no biggie. Next is this Murad Hydrodynamic Ultra Moisturizer. And I've actually never tried anything from Murad before, so I'm pretty excited to try this out. It's kind of a gelish, kind of puffy texture. It's kind of hard to describe, but I am really liking it. It's got just like a light, almost like paint scent, but it's a nice scent. Like, even though that sounds horrible, it's nice. And so far my skin's reacting to it well. I feel like things have kind of calmed down, whereas they were previously really freaking out. Tip 5. The time of day that you run can really make a huge difference to your performance. So for me, what works best is running first thing in the morning before I'm even fully awake. Waking up, going to the gym around 8, coming home, starting my day around 9 o'clock. The benefits for me for running in the morning, number 1 is there's no cramps. Because if I try to run mid-afternoon after lunch or after dinner, I don't know if it's mental, but I tend to cramp up a lot more and I just can't finish my run even if I'm running quite slowly. Whereas in the morning, I never run into any type of issue like that. Doing these couch to 5K or 10K programs, I run 3 times a week at the gym. So it also helps me kind of schedule and start my day and keeps a nice routine going for me as well. Alright, next product is this Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo, which actually cleanses your hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor, so something that sounds amazing to take to the gym. This is a 52-gram sample. I've never tried any Living Proof stuff before. Oh, you can see it's got a white cast. It smells quite heavily scented. Kind of feels almost dampish, which is kind of unusual. And even though it looks powdery, it doesn't feel like super powdery. But if you're sensitive to scents, it's probably not going to be a favorite. So, I don't know, that feels nice. I feel refreshed. Pretty cool. I love dry shampoos. I have a bunch of dry shampoo videos on my channel. You can check them out up here. And I'll probably do a video on this guy on a day when my hair is super greasy so we can actually get a good look to see how much it is, if it's worth it, etc., and how it kind of compares to my HG, the Batiste. My next tip is tip number 6, equipment. And you don't need a ton of equipment, but I'm going to show you my 3 favorite pieces really quickly. The first is a set of wireless headphones that I treated myself to. These are the Urban Ears ones, and I freaking love these. Not having to worry about the cord on the treadmill or when I'm running. Being able to put my phone down is just amazing. So I would highly recommend, even if you don't get like over-ear ones, look at some wireless headphones. Next is an amazing sports bra. It can make such a difference with the girls. So you can check this one out. It's really well reviewed on Amazon. This is the shock absorber bra in style B5044. And you can get it in a bunch of different colors. I got purple and green or yellow. And basically it's awesome because it's a nice comfortable fit, it holds the girls well, and the back is super customizable. So you have your normal bra hooks, and then over the shoulders, kind of where it sits at the back of your neck is adjustable. And then these guys are adjustable too. My last have-to-have piece of equipment is just running shoes, and these are just purple and gray Skechers. They were classified as running shoes, and I just wanted a cheap pair. I had previously used a pair that I'd used since like high school, which is like a million years ago. So I treated myself to a new pair of shoes, and they definitely helped. My feet felt comfortable, and yeah. Sometimes when I tie my laces too tightly, my feet fall asleep when I'm running, which is really weird. But yeah, such a worthwhile purchase. If your shoes suck, you're not going to want to get out there and run. Last product is this Evian Natural Mineral Water Facial Spray, which moisturizes, refreshes, and tones. This is a 15 milliliter sample. And the only ingredient on here is water. So you guys know I'm like a huge fan of MAC Fix Plus and facial sprays in general. I do like misting my face, but I've always been really skeptical about this Evian stuff, so I was kind of happy to see it came with it. It came in this kit, so it wasn't like I was just purchasing the water to try it out, because I mean, it sounds scammy, right? It sounds stupid, so let's give this a shot. Fix Plus definitely has other ingredients that help like lock in moisturizer, where this probably just evaporates off your face. So I don't know, I have mixed emotions. I'm going to say I like the principle of it, but if I was going to buy more, I'm going to stick to my MAC Fix Plus just because it has other ingredients and it's not just pure water. So it might help suck moisture into your face rather than just putting water on your face, if that makes sense. Last tip is run for yourself. So if you're starting a running program, it can be really motivating or tempting to kind of start it up with someone else to kind of keep yourself in check. So you might have an accountability buddy or a running buddy or a gym buddy, but I'm going to say ditch them. They're more trouble than they're worth. Ultimately, the motivating factor has to be you wanting to complete the program and you wanting to run. Don't let them not wanting to go to the gym or them wanting to run at a different time than you want to run be a factor and kind of lead you to failure. I'm really sensitive about how slow I run, so I even still today don't really like running in front of my friends, or even with Douglas, I feel like he kind of judges me about how slow I run. He can kick out 5K, like actually 5K in 30 minutes without even thinking about it. whereas I am struggling and huffing and puffing and like doing my best, you know. And yeah, I'm a little bit sensitive to it, so don't let anybody else stand in your way. Just having a program like the Couch to 5K program can be really motivating. You can print out a weekly list and put stickers on each day as you finish it. Or the phone apps like timestamp when you completed a workout. Find other ways to motivate you, and yeah, just keep going. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me comments down below on what you thought about this strange format on this unboxing video. Let me know if you tried a Couch to 5K program or something similar, or if you've always been a runner and it just comes like easy to you. If you have any running tips, leave a comment down below. And I think that's it for me, so I will see you all tomorrow in my next beauty video. Bye guys!